All right, traders, watch this video for Thursday, July 11th. SPY hitting more all-time highs today. For those of you that didn't make it in chat, we had a rare pre-market call. Wayne called VISL through $3. I had already been in it. I was anxious to get in. I thought it was going to break 3 before 8. You guys know I can't trade before 8 o'clock, right? So 8:01 drops down to 290, and I just grabbed it. Then I see Wayne type in, I like this one over 3. And I just let my 290 ride. And anyway, all in pre-market. Sold some at 402 and the rest at 512, thinking I'm a genius. Anyway, it was a great trade. I can't complain. But if I switch to VISL, which by the way looks really ugly now, but keep in mind, I sold, my best sell was 512. It ended up opening 650 and actually hit $8 at one point. So the market always finds a way, even when you make a killing on a trade, the market finds a way to make you feel stupid about it anyway. But it was a rare pre-market trade, so there is an argument to get to work early if you can. We don't call trades that often in pre-market, but the day after CEI went nuts, you kind of had a scenario where people log in pre-market and everyone's looking for the next CEI, and VISL was checking all the boxes this morning, which is, you saw what it did. There's proof that it was checking all the boxes. All those shorts certainly won the day by the end of the day. Anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow? Fuel cell, I really like this chart. Called it today for those of you that were in chat through 75, and it ended up going to 89 before settling back in at 80. I said if this closes strong at all, it's going to have a nice looking daily, and to me it does. You had this big volume spike back here. It topped out at exactly $1. You know we love whole number inflection points. Through $1 is really interesting tomorrow, but now we've got today's high at basically 89 cents. If this takes out 89 or 90 cents tomorrow and the tape looks good, we might get a quick move to test that dollar, and it might break out through it. So I'm not a big penny stock player. I kind of define penny stocks as anything under $1, but I am super interested in this one. Dry ships, DRYS had this big day yesterday, 381 to 441 on nice volume, and then today kind of a quiet inside day. I want to watch that for a third day play. SNSS, this is kind of obscure, but decent volume today. Took out the most recent high from a couple days ago. I'm certainly not in love with this one, but it is curling up and it had a little bit of extra volume today, so I think it's worth watching. SEAC, sorry. Big move today, closing actually fairly strong, all things considered. Big volume, we're going to see if we can catch a red to green or something like that in that one tomorrow. MAXR, after topping out, speaking of whole numbers, actually hit 10.05, but glancing at the chart, basically looks like it hit 10. Put in a few days lower, kind of a nice intraday reversal today. Looking for maybe this kind of, after this move and this little flag, for a flag break and a rip one of these days. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe never. HLIT, big breakout today. Fairly strong close, so we're going to watch that one. Maybe a red to green. We'll see if it sets up. TRXC, big volume today, but closed well off of its highs, which makes me like it a little bit less. But again, another one that had such a big move today on an intraday basis that a red to green or something might yield a good setup. Overstock is extended, and you had this topping tail yesterday, and it looked like a reversal. I'll take today's candle out of it, and you can kind of see, right? You had this really nice move, and then this like shooting star looking topping tail, but then today, right back up and inside of yesterday's range. So it is a little bit interesting to me over today's high that it might get through this topping tail. But keep that daily chart in mind if you do see an intraday setup. And remember, that is pretty extended. DTEA just coming out of a sideways, like 3-week move. A big pop today on decent volume, right up close to the 200-day. I would point out to you, you see periodic pops like this one, this one, this one, this one. You'll notice something, this one. There's never a follow-through day. They're all kind of slapped right back into a range. So that makes me like this a lot less, but they did have news, so we'll see if we get a clean setup in it tomorrow. And we want to check the volume and make sure people are even trading it. CEI, I don't love, and I'll show you why. I mean, I love this, right? This huge move from 239 to 947 yesterday. And then today we have what I would call more of a quiet inside day. But the reason I don't love it is because it closed here, which if you look at yesterday's, the total range of yesterday's candle, the close today is in the lower half of yesterday's candle. So there's more people underwater than not. which makes me like this a little less, but sometimes you do get a third day play, so I want to watch that one. And CRVS. Really big move here from like 350 to over 8 in about, what, 4 or 5 sessions. Now you're a few days lower on declining volume. I like this one for a potential bounce tomorrow. You know, we're finding a lot of stuff in chat. Teamwork's been fantastic. So even though I'm not in love with this list, I will log in tomorrow very optimistic that we will find another big mover and catch one of our low-risk intraday setups. So be ready in the morning, and I'll see you then. Have a good night.